What's funny comedy?
Yo, you not in our lane, so quit acting like we rockin' the same. What's funny comedy podcast? Are you not entertained? It's time to man up. My live people, put your hands up. From improvisations to stand up, we band up. These haters overheated. We going undefeated. Sit downs and live interviews. It's what the culture needed. A new monopoly for black comedy.
Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome back to What's Funny Today, your favorite place for the latest in laughs and urban comedy, cutting deep and leaving nothing off the table. Thanks to you, Season 2, Episode 8 is in full effect. Thanks to you so much. We see you commenting, interacting with us on social media and YouTube. Please keep it up, keep it going. We can't do this without you. And make sure you tell a friend to also share and follow the page. I am Mindy B. Back. I didn't get fired on my day off. I'm excited. Excited to be back on set with the Fly Guys and another super dope guest as always. So first and foremost, the creator of the brand, the founder, sacrificing summers, winter, springs, and falls.
All that.
We feel you, brother. What's Funny Comedy Festival back for year 2 and season 2 of What's Funny Today. That's KB, Knowledge Beckom.
Appreciate you, Mindy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome. We've missed you.
I'm glad to be back. Always excited to rock with resident comic Sean, man. Always excited to see what shoes he gonna have on, what perspectives he's gonna give us. 25 years deep in the game. Arguably the funniest, I'll say it again, Sean Morgan.
Yes.
Hey.
That was all right,
That
brother.
was good, yeah.
Yeah, that was all right there.
That shit gets better and better.
Better and better. Listen, so comedy, Chicago is not just about the comedy scene. It's literally a breeding factory for some of the greatest comedians of all time. Every special guest that we've had on set has been proud to be from Chicago. Now, this guy, you may have seen him in movies, Save the Last Dance, Average Joe, Bill Bellamy, Who's Got Jokes.
Look at
All
that.
the way from New York to LA.
Look at that.
You know, and also performing alongside our very own Lil Rel Howery, D-Rail Davis, Lunel, Arnez J, Joe Torre, and I'm just naming a few.
Mike done put something together.
Well, you know, I had to do something that knowledge.
You
I mean,
hear that?
everybody else don't have the baggage, so I wanted my own baggage too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially been stamped. Let's
There you
welcome
go.
Mike Samp officially.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
To the
Long
gang.
overdue. Long overdue, brother. Appreciate you.
Joe.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, Joe? You're the only person I say that to. So look, we're welcoming you back for year 2 at the festival.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
indeed.
proud to be back.
Congratulations.
Excited, yes, excited.
And I got a fun fact for you. Mike Samp won a Chicago award for being the funniest comedian in Chicago. How long ago was that?
I won. That was 2022 and 23.
Look at that.
Yeah, comedian of the year.
Arguably the funniest.
Congrats, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Congrats. So look, before we get started, I just feel like you got in trouble like as a kid. Like everybody told you it was funny. So here we go. Let's break the ice. The funniest thing you ever did as a kid that you got in trouble for or ever got caught?
Snuck banana pudding out the refrigerator.
What?
Yes, I did. Put my hand all in that thing.
Hilarious.
Who caught you?
My mother
Your
did.
mother caught you.
Yeah, and then it was just a whole bunch because I tried to lie about it. She's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." And all banana on my hand, crushing everything.
I knew it was something.
funny.
Yeah, I stayed in
I
trouble.
knew you wasn't in the house when the street lights came on. That's for sure.
Well, sometimes, like seriously though, I used to get in trouble a lot for that, man. But I had to, I had to do a lot of stuff too when I got in trouble. I went through a whole bunch. Yeah. 'cause
Where you grew
trouble-
up at, Mike?
Over east, 79th, like Dorchester around that area.
Okay.
Went to Avalon Park.
Avalon Park.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Avalon.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Should we? I mean, you want me to?
I mean, you can.
I mean, because his father was my assistant principal.
Yeah.
Man, this dude father, I'm telling you something, man. When I heard Knowledge Beckom when I first came in the comedy game, I said, it's got to be Mr. Beckham's son, because I don't know nobody else named
No
Beckham.
other
Yeah.
Beckham.
Yeah.
Nobody. Then I see them, I say, yeah. That's Mr. Beckham's son. Yeah, and I asked, I said, man, your father was an assistant principal at Avalon. You like, yeah. Say, man, I stayed in his office.
His
man.
office.
His favorite word was, I'm gonna make you TT on your shit.
See? He was in trouble at home.
Hilarious.
And at school. I knew
That's
it.
hilarious.
I knew it.
Funny as shit.
So take us back as far as you need to, Mike. Like how you set course for your plan of action in comedy and how you strategize to do it?
I just do it, man. It's just all this strategizing is old. It was in the beginning, you know, when I didn't have a strategy point,
Right.
And then people used to, add this, or somebody even took me along with him. Marcus Combs even took me along with him, and Sean took me along with him. Marlon, a lot of people took me along with him and showed me stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they know that how much I appreciated it,
Right.
because they'd tell me something, because I had a real bad temper. You know, everybody used to tell me, like, you got to slow that down.
slow
But
down.
I listened to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I worked it out on my own. How I worked it out on my own. So there's no way for me to even approach the stage on no type of strategy level. I just do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no game plan. I just do it.
What about your career? So stage is a part of it, but what about the overall, the Mike Samp career? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years, and then how do you get there?
All on TV.
All on TV.
I want to be all on TV so much. Be like, dog, I just seen you. I just seen you. You was just, ain't you the dude? That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to be all on everything, if I can.
Do you have a path there? Do you
I
need to do this, because you already done broke through
Uh-huh.
a little bit, right? We didn't see you on the screen on the Average Joe, and we didn't see in the national commercials. But to be all over the TV, is there a game plan? How does that happen for you?
Well, I have an agency.
Okay.
And whenever they send me something that's gonna be like saying challenging, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I had an audition for a TV show that just came. It was coming out in September called DMV,
Okay.
Channel 2.
All right.
I auditioned for that, and I know I did good. But who got the part was Tim Meadows. Come on, man, I ain't no Tim Meadows.
Yeah.
But I see where I'm at in this
Right.
audition field. It's not no blase womb. It's this Tim Meadows, man. It's the ladies' man. I ain't mad about that. Now I see who I'm they saying, okay, you got Tim, you up against Tim Meadows, or you up against dude from some movie or whatever like that. So, I'm now I have to go extra harder now. Now I have to show Mike Samp. So next time, or whenever I get another audition, it's just no more game time. It's no more, hey, this is Mike Samp. Now I'm finna show you, you can work with me. I can work with you. Let's make something happen.
For
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Did you do an acting coach?
I have not had one. I'm trying to get into that little building down there with SAG. So SAG got this little building now, we do all type of events. So I've been going to a lot of those courses, seminars, and learning different things about how to become a guest star instead of a co-star in a role, on
Love
a
that,
TV
bro.
show.
Love that.
Yeah, I
Love
stay
that.
in them seminars, man, like I'm just a geek.
Man, I love to hear that, bro.
For real.
I love to hear that. For
Is
sure.
that something that you would recommend, because you have had training, you have had a coach, you do have an agency, right? Going from stand up into acting, because I may not know, but is that an advised path that you say comedians, if they want to branch off into?
To be honest, I really want to act. I never thought I was going to be a stand-up comedian. So when they all, any place that I go, used to always you need to do stand-up, you need to do this. And I'd be like, okay, I'll try. But my main focus was acting. Acting was always my passion. I went to Second City for that. I went to the ETA for that. I've been acting school for a long time.
Yeah.
So that's what I always wanted to do. Comedy is just, it's just something that I just like, okay, well, now I fell in love with this too. You know what I'm saying? So I figure like if you want to do that, do both of them, just stick with it. Don't even think about one or the other. Just go full speed ahead. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think it could be like a dual lane?
What you mean?
Like stand up and acting?
You can have both. You can do both. You can definitely do both. You don't see people doing acting and stand up.
But you saying I'm saying as far as if they want to pursue and go into acting more, do you advise them to actually go get training for that?
Yes. Yes. Because sometimes people can't read scripts. Some people can't read scripts.
It's real.
Facts.
You don't know it. You be like, man, that's I didn't have readers with me, and I get irritated because I'm like, I thought you can read good, and you sit up and stumbling words, but some people can't read scripts,
That's
and
real.
you got to learn how to read them. You got to learn how to read the director's instructions. You got to read all that because I'm learning in them seminars. Some people don't even read that; they go straight to the script and think that's what's gonna get them. It's really not.
It's really not.
When you see them instructions, if you do them instructions, they're gonna be like, okay, he followed instructions good because he read that little box that really nobody reads. Yeah.
Sean, talk about some of those roadblocks because I know you've done, HBO, BET, Who's Got Jokes. What's some of the roadblocks that you encountered when you got to that acting point?
Well, initially, it was there was no roles for me. You know what I mean? Like I was a skinny bald drunk guy, so there was nowhere I didn't fit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what a lot of people don't understand about the industry is the casting people already kind of have an idea of what they're looking for before you even get there. So you can have a great audition, and if you just don't fit what they're looking for, you're not gonna get the role. Or you could completely blow that shit out the water and they'll still pick you. So it can go either way. But at that point in my career, there wasn't a place for me, right? So now it's even more of an enigma, right? Because I got a younger face than my hair. So they like, you should think about dying. You have a grandfather's hair, but you have a 30s face. So we don't know what to do with you. So this is all shit. I mean, I don't know if you call that a stumbling block, but it's just things you have to understand in the industry. Like he lost to Tim Meadows. I did, and I don't really get into that type of stuff, but I auditioned for a lot of movies over, especially from the pandemic to now, and I was losing to like Afion Crockett and different shit. Like I still got the sides from Beverly Hills Cop 3 and all the shit that I auditioned for, but it's more so what they're looking for at that moment. I just haven't fit that yet. So I don't know if you call that a roadblock. It's just what it is.
I'm gonna say something. It's about a look, but it's about once again, them seminars, your intro, when they say the slate, your name, height, weight, that is the most important part of your audition. And I'm telling you that when you come out and say, yeah, I'm Mike Samp, I'm from Chicago, and they're gonna look at you like he's boring.
Right.
You go, I'm Mike Sampson, I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm ready to do this and this. He's exciting. I like his energy.
Yeah.
That's what they look
the
at.
Impression.
You see what I'm saying? I know the type of person you are. I see, so you're not going to be like that in the camera. Because that's you.
Right.
I mean, that's how I figured.
You ain't doing
but
that.
if you sell yourself to them people a little bit more, I'm guaranteeing you, somebody will like, him right there, I want him to do this. I wasn't selling myself sometimes in them. I don't even know how I got the piece of commercial because I made a box out of a cereal box. And I was acting like I was eating. I acted something that they didn't even think I was going to do. So that's how I got that. I know I did. Right. Coca-Cola, I just was in the moment of it. I'm hyping for it. I got a new guy. I got to do that. I had to do that, the champ. You know what I'm saying? So it's something in them that make them say like, it's that, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just like that. I don't want to say you dry. I was dry in them things. I was dry in them and I'm knowing.
Yeah.
You know how many auditions I did for the Shy? Man, about 6 or 7. And I'm sitting here and I'm snapping on a lot of them, but then a lot of them looking like, man, I'm tired of doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm tired of doing this. So, I mean, now I understand it's cause like it's different motions you get. You ready when you get this audition. Some people say, like I was listening, if you got audition Wednesday and it's due Friday, you get that audition due Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Cause people be lazy. They'll say they got Friday and then Friday come, they can do it at 8 o'clock and it's due at 12. We was talking about this earlier and it's due at 12. Now you go at 8 o'clock, you send it in at 10. They don't even look at you. They call that practice.
Right.
You practicing because Thursday, the people from Wednesday night and Thursday got theirs in already. There's 7 people already lined up. We gonna use them. Now you done missed your opportunity. I'm not doing it no more. I'm trying to tell you, fam. I'm going in with the speed of Annie Warbucks.
How did the so we saw you on the screen with Chicago's own Deon Cole. How did that opportunity come about? And give us, were you and Deon able to connect on set and tell us about the experience?
Well, man, that wasn't my first time on the set, but that was my first time doing like a speaking role because that had me go to SAG as a mush joiner. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even think I was SAG then. You know what I'm saying? But he called me and was like, man, I got a part for you in my new little series. And I want you got to come to Atlanta, get you. I'm like, I'll get a ticket, just tell me when. I don't care. I mean, if I beg, I'm going to come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said it was a bigger role at first. But then it was like, nah, calling back like, nah, they got the small role. I didn't care.
Right.
As long as I was on it, I was gone. So, man, I got there, took me a flight. My man came and got me. I was on set about an hour earlier, met everybody or whatever like that, and sat in my trailer till it was time. And Deon came and got me. We got the food. That's how I took that little picture with him, like I'm doing something with Deon. But, man, he was cool, man. He wasn't different. He was Deon. You know what I'm saying? He just was cool, like made stuff happen, and I did my little part, and that was it. The connection on the set was I had to do it a little, because I was nervous.
Yeah.
I ain't never had no camera ripping down in my face
for
like
sure.
that, you know.
Yeah.
So I had to get used to that.
Yep.
But then I got it, you know what I'm saying? It was fun. I wish I could have did a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, that was an experience that I want to have all the time.
What were you all's relationship prior to that? Because something we've talked about on the podcast before is about sometimes people not reaching back, you know, sometimes not giving opportunities to those that are coming behind them. Did you all have a strong relationship, or why did he reach out to you outside of
Man,
the obvious?
I really couldn't even tell you. One time he reached out to me. That's when we did that walk in the alley. Me, him, and Smash.
Yeah.
Man, he hit me like 6 o'clock in the morning. He's like, man, Joe, I'm in Chicago. I want to do one of the walks with you, man. I see y'all just like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, man, he called my phone, want to do a walk. So I called Smax. Smax was on 50. Like, do y'all want to do one hour walk? I said, nah, you know I made this up. This ain't ours. This is mad. I just got you in there. so we got together, man, and we went over east to my old on 79th Woodline. And man, we did it in the alley, man. His friend was the cameraman, and we just came up with it, and we walked in the alley. And DL Hughley even ended up sharing that video, man. It was gone. It was gone.
For sure.
It was gone, and then it just became something from that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one that reached 3 million. You had a viral one.
The first one I ever did, the one with Reggie Baby, reached like 5 million, because LaTruth ended up sharing that one. You know, I don't know if y'all know LaTruth. He be all on the internet or whatever like that. So he ended up sharing that, went 5 million, man. That's why I just kept on doing it, because I knew it was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm real interested, bro. Like, and obviously the credit starts with you, but when did you start comedy?
man, I started in 2000.
Started in 2000?
I started in 2000, right? I went to the Cotton Club.
Okay.
The Cotton Club was still open. They
Yeah.
was doing open mics at the Cotton Club.
Did you stay, or did you take a break
No,
from
they
that
was
time?
closing.
Okay.
They was open, but they was they was finna close down. And the dude that was hosting told me to go to Jokes and Notes, right? Me, I was still in the streets now. I didn't really pay attention.
I
to
know
that.
this is where my question coming from.
I had. This is what I had. I had a feeling like I just feel like being funny. I just feel like, because I'd be on the block all day making people laugh. Like, they pull over, they go, Mike. I had people come pick me up at 7 in.the.morning with ounces of weed, just to me to sit in the back, like, man, just go. I swear, just like that. So, man, it's just all on the blocks. Everybody telling me to do it, jobs, telling me to go try it. So I ended up trying it at the Cotton Club. Dude told me to go to Jokes and Notes. I didn't go for about a good 4-5 years. I had my daughter in 2002.
Okay.
And then I was working at the Museum of Science and Industry in 2005. That's when I met John and Dusty. That's Marcus Combs' cousins.
Okay.
I used to be a stupid ass in there too. I made up my dance called Black Coffee in that place. So I worked as a janitor inside the Museum of Science and Industry. So when you went to the museum, you know they had the lunchroom back there in the back. Man, I don't know what got to me, man, but I had the kids beat on the table like black coffee. Black coffee. I just come down and have bam, bam. And they used to, they used to be like, man, something wrong with dude. John Dusty like, man, my cousin, Marcus Combs, I'm gonna let you meet him. And I knew about him.
Right.
Never met him, because I always had, man, he did that skateboard joke, and I'm talking about I was crying. So when I met him, it was just like, dog, I always, wanted to meet you. Him and Marlon got me my start at Giovanni's.
Okay.
And then I met Marcus, and then it's just been history from there.
So I connected with you around the Jokes and Notes era time.
Yeah.
And generally, as you get older, you get maybe wiser, more focused, but we ain't chopped it up in years. But there seems to be a level of focus that's there with you now that I did not see back then. You had raw talent, but it looks like you put real focus and intentionality to what you're doing. Do you realize that, or is there anything that happened along the way where you like, damn, this is real, or I can go like, just curious?
So I realized it. And life made me want to switch.
Okay.
I like I said, I had a temper problem.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of people around me because, it just wasn't right. I guess I had to separate myself. And when I lost me and my baby mama relationship, kind of broke me down. But I had a lady in my life that was trying to bring me back up, but it wasn't like how I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? So I had my attitude, she had her attitudes or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Just wasn't no match.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that opened up my eyes with a lot of stuff though. It did. It really did. It made me check myself, made me step outside myself like, are you really ready for what's really finna come to you? Is you really ready for that? Or do you really have to sit back some and just really think? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
The gym,
Yeah.
that's another thing made me just calm down. The gym. Man, I feel like if I had this in me back then, I wish I did. I wish I would have let it get super old when I got older. Wish I had it back then. Because the stuff that I know now, back then, it wouldn't have been none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like life just was beating me up, man. I just had a whole bunch of problems come in. And I just got tired, man. I screamed out to God one day in my crib. Screamed like, hey, take me away from whatever that's trying to take me out. Like, seriously, man, you got to scream. My mom used to tell me that if you really want the devil to leave you alone, just tell him, like, Satan, get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Dog, I did that so many years. I did it on the phone with Stick one time. I still got my, but I don't put it on Facebook. I don't go all out the deep end with it. I suck that in, go to the gym, work it out.
Nigga, but
Now,
yeah.
I don't, whatever. I take that in, heed. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Work it out. Now it's gone. It's gone, dog. You know, I don't want to think like that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, bro.
Man, my
dope.
kids.
That's dope.
Getting older. I don't want them to see me just like, man, your daddy crazy. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I want really positivity coming out of my life, man. So I don't even want beef with nobody. I don't need it. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just cool about stuff, man.
Yeah, I used to tell Mike, man.
He did.
Like, I used to tell Mike because a lot of people don't understand just the plight you go through by not being a conventional comedian, right? Like, me and Mike aren't what you would see as conventional comedians. Niggas 6 feet tall, niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I would tell him, I'm like, bro, don't give these niggas no other reason to hate you. You know what I'm saying? Because your temper is what they'll use against you. It's like my drinking is what niggas used against me. But I just didn't care. But at that point in my career, I felt like I was impervious to certain things because of the relationships that I had. So I just didn't want you to go through the same thing because I knew they would do the same thing. Like, they don't like certain types of niggas that come in because you didn't need to stay. People like, hey, little Mike over there, he look cute. Then niggas be like, man, fuck that nigga crazy. Shawty, that nigga gonna beat your car in. Like that. Like, and that's how niggas is, bro. So, like, when I seen Mike, I already knew he had something. That's why I took him on the road. And I'm surprised you ain't told that story yet, so I'm gonna let you tell that story. But, you know what I'm saying? I always seen something in him. And when I seen his temperament, we from the same area. He from 79th, I'm from Killerwood. So, like, I went through the same transitions of trying to get my anger in check, and that had a lot to do with my drinking because it was people that really didn't understand. Like, dude, I would slap the shit out of you, but I can't do that now because I'm the BET nigga, and people will be like, "Why the BET nigga over here slapping people?" So you have to make those changes and adjustments with people who ain't even with that life, but they will bring that side out of you. And I seen that in him, and I was like, "Bro, don't let these niggas."
Elaborate on that though, because it's like y'all kind of expressing like a camaraderie that y'all have between y'all as comedians, and you brought up Marcus Combs and Marlon. Like, do you think that exists for you now, that camaraderie amongst the Chicago comedians that you need to stay grounded in situations like what you went through? Or
Yeah, because if you don't, you'll lose your mind, man. You know how many times I want to lose, man? Like, dead serious, man. There's been times I wanted to crash the fuck out.
Absolutely.
Because it's situations you see, and it's bullshit. You like, I know that's I'm not even, that ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That ain't even me. Why would you even paint that picture of me like that?
Right.
You really got to go to another level of your inside and say, I can't pay attention to that. You know how that feel?
Yeah.
Man, it's like you are now you trying to tear my whole man down so I could, because any other time it'd have been a fight. Any other time we gonna get down, now I gotta say, let me think about this because I got shit to lose.
Yeah, because then you become hard to work with.
Yeah,
and all this
that,
other sucker shit.
and I don't,
Because
don't
people
want
are
that.
used to being able to son niggas. And if you can't son a nigga and the motherfucker react a certain type of way and they get fearful of you, like, damn, this nigga might punch me in the face. Then they label you other weird shit to try to block. Like, people don't understand. This shit is a lot more treacherous than people could ever understand. And, you know, I try not to get into that on here because I still have a career that I'm fighting for. But I could really body niggas by some of the stories and the shit that I know just off of shit that ain't got nothing to do with comedy, really. You know what I'm saying? They just don't like you. Like, man, Mike might have fucked somebody they wanted to fuck. Now he tried to get booked on the show. Man, that nigga Mike charged $700,000 just to not get this nigga on show. And all that shit be personal. It don't be nothing dealing with the business.
Super
nothing.
personal. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Do you know I had shows where people ask me why I'm not on that show? Why you ain't on this show? That you supposed to be. Hey, you need to talk to the dude that's booking it.
So, are there any good urban shows? Like,
There's a couple of them.
What would you want to go for at this point in your career?
What
urban shows would you want to go for
outside of Chicago?
Yeah.
I mean, anything that would allow me to show my talent. I'm not going to be picky. If it's something on Netflix, I'm going. If it's something on I want to do all that. BET, I want to do all that. Let me just showcase who I am. You know what I'm saying? If it's Channel 11, let me do it. I don't care.
Put me on
Straight
Sesame
up,
Street,
man. Put me on. Can I step with you?
Yeah.
You know, one of them. Can TV. I'm with it.
And you went out for the shot, right? You said.
Yeah, a couple of times. Yeah.
So for Mike and Sean, if you had to, I'm a scale dude. So 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being like super high. Where would you say like the state of Chicago, since that's the city we all in? Where would you rank the state of Chicago comedy right now? Just overall as a culture, community, funny, like all of it rolled in. Where would you put it on that scale?
7.
You would put it at a
7.
And why? Why 7?
Because there's too many made up, unfunny people in Chicago, man.
Talk about
Too many made up, unfunny people, and they don't think that they don't think we see it.
What you mean when you say made up? What does
made up
mean?
man, meaning as, I seen him and I'm gonna take this set and I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna do it my way, thinking we don't know what you just did. Dog, I know who this set that is. You know how many people that's been doing comedy over 15 years is remaking sets right now? Because they can't find nothing else to talk about. But they in the game though.
Right.
They in the game. Super in the game.
Yeah, we was just talking about that before this one.
Super in the game, man. These people ain't doing it. And it's like irritating because now you think you a part of this.
Right.
I met a comedian the other day. Hey, I'm comedian so-and-so, so-and-so. How long you been doing comedy for? About a year. Man, your name is what you are to me. You don't even have a credential to say you a comedian anything to me. You know how long I had to wait to say I'm comedian Mike Samp?
Right.
I'm going around, I'm Mike Sampson, I'm Mike Samp. About 4-5 years. I didn't even feel right saying I'm a comedian until I knew I was right at it.
Right.
So
Right.
you going to say you're a comedian just to get a title for what?
Yeah.
Come on, man, just to say you're a comedian. Oh, you know, but you don't even know everybody. My man said, I got a show, I got killers on the show. I got so-and-so, so-and-so. Who is them? I don't even know them. Like, killers are Sean, Deon, Leon, me, Stick, Marlon. You ain't say none of them names.
Right.
You just said somebody that you know that's a killer to you because you know him. Nah, man. Then another thing is this headlining thing.
What's going on headlining?
Everybody, I'm headlining riddles on Wednesday. Come on, man. You just going last at riddles on Wednesday, dog. You don't even have 10 minutes, man. Headliner gonna sell out tickets. They're gonna put asses in the seats. They're gonna have people. They're gonna do what they do, and that's what headliners do. That's what I always was told. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean,
let me put a pin in that real quick. Can you answer that question that I asked him in terms of state of Chicago comedy? You rated it because I was going somewhere.
I would give it. It's tough. I would give it around a 6 or a 7 too, because I think in some things we're doing really great at, but in certain things I think we're not doing very good at. Like I don't like now it's the stigma that I don't like content creators, and I never said I don't like these people. I just said that I don't like niggas that use it to get bitches and as a money grab. If you a comedian, and I keep saying the same names, the Burn Post, the Pretty Skinnies, they'll actually call me and ask me, "Hey, OG, what you think about this show?"
Burn Post call
wanna
me all the time, asking me how can he make
they want to
it
get better.
He
I
want to
can't
get
be
better.
mad at a nigga that want to be better. That's not the niggas that I'm talking about. But it's this big ass civil war now where niggas getting in shit that I've never even. For Marlon Mitchell name to be mentioning some bullshit, I've been a comedian 25 years and they never heard Marlon Mitchell name in no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's that part that's tearing us right back down. You know what I mean? We could be 9s and 10s because we got all the talent,
Right.
but we don't have the camaraderie and the inner workings to let everybody don't get that we can all do this shit together and make this shit crazy.
All right, let's pause there. So for both of you all, because I don't know and remember the last time you had rooms.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came back last year to do the festival, what I thought was there was a gap in terms of when I was asked like who got rooms or whatever, like why doesn't Mike Samp have a room? Why doesn't M Dubs? Like it's almost like, in the 90s when on the gang side, when cats got locked up and you removed all of that structure from it, it's almost like they out here now. And if they out here, they running wild. So in a way in the game, sometimes I feel like it was not so much you, because I feel like you're behind Sean, but you Dubs, like Niche, all of you all.
I
Niche
can explain it.
Okay, please
I can explain it.
Please explain it.
And this is in no way to be disrespectful to no parties involved.
Okay.
But this gap in this culture was inadvertently created by Mary Lindsay, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Mary had rules, and nobody wanted to fuck up with Mary, right? So nobody wanted to fuck up with Mary. So everybody adhered to her rules. So if you did this spot too much, you couldn't do her shit. If you didn't do that, you couldn't do this. If you had this, you couldn't do that. Nobody could do Fridays and Saturdays. If you did the Hair Watch of the Cultural Center. So it made niggas, it trained niggas a certain way.
Okay.
So then when Mary went away, niggas didn't know what to do in that space no more.
Niggas ain't know what to do.
They ain't know what to do in that space no more. It's still not a Friday or Saturday
Nope.
or Sunday. Like niggas is still acting like Mary is active in the city. And I'm not blaming her like in a bad way. But I'm just saying this is what we got accustomed to in this city. You know what I mean? And no one learned how to come from under that thumb. You know what I mean? The thumb ain't even there no more. You know, the gate open and niggas still like, can we go out there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, go out there. You sure? You sure? But I mean, that's really what happened. It still ain't no Fridays, no Saturdays.
You got riddles.
Yeah, riddles. And even with that, I mean, it's not a lot of us headlining. I mean, I get it. He got people coming in trying to, redraw the crowd. But yeah, when I first started, it was at least 4 to 5 rooms a day.
I mean, Baldhead had about 4 rooms during the week.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You always had somebody somewhere to go.
I had that
do
motherfucker
something.
right across.
But see, that's why I feel like there's a class of comedians. I mean, we don't have to list them out right now, but sometimes it's when the NBA squad signs somebody who's been around 14, 15 years, they ain't about to play, but they just for the locker room, they about to make sure the shorties know how to move, etc. It's almost like if you're here, I get if you're going, but if you're here, it's almost like your duty because the OGs before you set that infrastructure up that you got to, even though it ain't easy getting asses and seat, etc. But it keeps structure, right? Like if nothing else, part of the goal with the festival is like you have to have something to create structure, right? We have to create a reason that Hulu will come to Chicago. They're not gonna come for a riddle show, right? Not. We have to do something that makes it like this, makes it organized, etc. And that's me. That's what I have to own, right? I look at it sometimes like, well, in a way, I've dubbed myself that, but outside of the problems Russell got, I'm doing the Russell thing for my Chicago folks, right? On terms of if you got certain skill sets, put this thing together to help these cats go through. But I always feel like there's that gap, and I get it. That makes sense in terms of Mary Lindsay kind of void, but it's that sometimes can keep all of the erroneous running around that a lot of cats who they new to it and shit. We don't know how to do it, so we don't do it the way we feel like doing it.
Mary had rules, but these I want to do a whole thing where new cats come in and they say they funny, whatever like that. I want to see your best 10 minutes before I even book you for anything.
Yeah.
Give me your 10 minutes because I don't know what your set is, but I heard you steal. So let me hear your 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna say, yeah and nay or not.
I want you to elaborate on that. So you choose your own set, your own show, just like you said. Let's set the record straight for like the content creators, the influencers, because we have this conversation all the time. Mm-hmm. Is it a stand-up versus the skits, internet comedy, or is it all the same? If you're funny, you're funny.
I do skits and stand-up.
Keep going.
So what's the difference?
Keep going.
If you can act and if you can do stand-up, you can do both. I'm not finna limit myself just because I'm a stand-up comedian and say, well, I'm just gonna do stand-up. Man, if it's a skit I think of, I'm gonna do that thing. Why limit myself? It's another way of being funny. I see a lot of content creators trying to do comedy. And I know a lot of content creators that was doing comedy before the skits. I don't have a problem with neither one of them. To tell you the truth. I mean, do what you do. It's out here for you to do it. But if somebody's trying to help you do something, don't be like, trying to shun it off because you think you know what you're doing. It ain't like that. Now, you go up there, the skit world is way different than standing in front of 300 people. You're in front of 1 million people, you can make them million, but can you make these 300 people laugh? Like how a stand-up comedian can.
Well, I never go into the name, but I'll say this, right? This is my thing. I do at the end of my set, I say, hey, I'm 100 followers from 100. You know what I'm saying? Help me get my credit up because social media numbers is the credit score now. Mm-hmm. So niggas feel like you ain't a comedian. So there was a comedian who got upset at that. He's a content creator. And he went on stage and he was like, niggas just mad. These old ass niggas is just mad because niggas is getting to the bag and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, look, bro, like, I'm not worried about nothing that you got, my nigga. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think my problem with some of them is the arrogance. You know what I mean? Because it's like you don't even have the skill set.
But
you
Sean,
have more,
when you was a young comedian, and you was blowing up, you wasn't arrogant.
I wasn't arrogant on that. No, not on comedy. No. When we interview, every interview, if you go back and look at every interview,
Sean,
I deflected as a comedian.
But
I thought I was the shit as a person, not a comedian.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's two completely different things.
But what I'm saying is this, man. You on the internet every day. Mm-hmm. I don't be on the internet every day, but I still get people say, "Man, I see you all the time on the internet." When you get people doing that to you and it's all love, fam, it's gonna be one of them. Oh, I'm taking off. I'm that nigga now. You know what I'm saying?
But I never disrespected the vets. If you ask a Damon or George Wilburn,
nobody. It's about.
They go up after and be like, these niggas mad. I never said that about it. Well, I want to say it because then you'll figure out.
I don't go to that spot anymore. I was removed from that place.
Not that place. Nah.
Okay, but still though.
Heard about that, brother.
But at the same time, man, they got a different way of feeling about themselves. Man, they went viral. Everybody's seeing them. I don't think they mean the disrespect. I just think it's some people that's saying little slick shit to them or about them, and then get back to them.
That's a great point, bro.
It's like now what I'm supposed to do, man? I'm cool. I'm trying to do stand up, but then I'm still getting disrespected because. They feel like I'm being arrogant or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. Man, Joe, you feel like you get $20,000 a month.
You can believe in yourself without shitting on other people.
But everybody's not that. But that's a great point. I don't think anybody brought that up.
I don't think it's shitting on you. It's just I'm feeling like I
don't like old niggas because they mad at us
because some old niggas put it out here. Some old niggas put it out here to be bitter with them people, man. And you ain't gotta be. I've seen it. So, not saying you. Not saying Marlon, I know the genuine in y'all. I don't know because I wasn't there, but I know I don't think Marlon would do no crazy shit to nobody. But some motherfuckers just be feeling that way, but they don't really know, man. Unless you tell them, look, man, I ain't got no problem with you like that, man. It's just I feel like this and this. You can humble yourself a little bit more and talk to them, and we can even work out some shit. Yeah. And I don't think nobody just ain't gonna just be like, I don't like the old niggas because I'm this nigga and I've been. No, it ain't about all that with them. Believe me, man. I know.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people say things that they took what I said wrong or however they took it or whatever, and it's the same thing, bro. Like you can believe in yourself without having to do whatever with other people. Do that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
But if you feel a little slight diss, because in a way,
man, I'm telling you, every fucking day.
In a way, bro, it's
me every day. If that was the case, this podcast would be every attack that I get every day. This podcast caused me problems every time a podcast aired. My fucking phone rings.
But that's because
it's not really that. It's
but Sean, now I didn't got a call from motherfuckers saying, "Hey, you seen that podcast Sean Morgan did? He said your name about the Little King of Comedy competition." I'm gonna speak on that.
What I say?
That we got followers. I didn't have a follower, to be honest with you, on that show. You know what made me win that shit? It's because I was funny. I was not saying nobody else what. I'm not taking no credit. Man, I was funny as hell, man. I got the only standing on in that place. People said I'm not voting for him. No, I'm voting for dude. He real funny. I like him. I had my baby mama, my brother, and 4 of his friends, and about 3 fans. I'm voting for you. Do you know Uncle Rail came in there like, y'all vote for Uncle Rail? Who your uncle? I'm winning that thing. If you don't vote for me, you better not come to Carlisle no more. Ain't nothing to drink. Man, Joe, it was like that with him. He wanted to win that, man. I'm just thinking like, man, I'm just finna go up here and show my ass and have fun. I didn't have no 20,000 followers or 36,000 followers calling in and telling, hell no, I want that shit fair and square because people like, oh no, dude funny. I fuck with him. My man funny, I can't, but I like dude. Just what that was, fam. It wasn't because no followers, nothing like that, dog.
I gotta play devil's advocate.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I ain't.
When you won and everybody was bitching about it.
Everybody
bitched about it. Who went live and said, hey man, the nigga won, let it go? Wasn't that me? Wasn't that me?
Was it you said that? Yeah, okay, it was.
Okay, so I let it go. Now, the problem that people had with the competition. Yeah, I was in it.
Okay.
So, according to popular consensus, like, I was there. I didn't have a bad set.
Yeah.
But I came in fucking 8th out of 10th place.
You came in 8th out of 10th?
8th out of 10th place. So to say
Shit had to be really
gotta be something a little fucked up about that. I've never came in 8th out of 10th place in any competition I've ever been in my entire
So they had a
career.
number up there.
We got old baby Trump.
Look,
did they have a number you had to call?
I don't remember how the shit
They had
worked.
a number you had to call.
I was in 8th motherfucking place.
If a number got to be called, you may not have put the groundwork in, Sean.
So, and I never went here with it, but this is also a truth, and my daddy can vouch for it. My daddy personally came in with damn near 30 people. So then none of them niggas voted for me. They all voted for Mike Samp. My daddy people vote. They said, you know what? Fuck my son.
So you tried to
this nigga set was amazing. 8th place for my son. 8th place for my son.
Okay.
Fuck that.
But
So I'm not even saying you had anything to do with it.
Really did.
But 8th place with a nigga that brought 40 people. And it was only 50 in there.
You lying, man. You a goddamn lie.
50 motherfuckers, I bought 40. And I came in 9th out of 12th place. Nah, so that competition, now the only thing I say, and the only thing I say is this. When it comes to that competition, like the thing we doing coming up, and they like, King of Comedy, Mike Samp. And I'm like, nigga, that shit was 3 years ago. You know how many motherfucking competitions I won? I don't get to carry none of this shit. I don't get to carry none of that. Fuck that. Next, I want motherfuckers to rate me. Who got your
Okay, y'all. We're gonna put a pin. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments to piggyback off this conversation. We gotta move.
That's the truth.
Okay, Sam, all your appearances: Save the Last Dance, Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes, Average Joe, opening for D. Ray. Give us a viral moment behind the scenes stories with the tears in your eyes.
I know a story you gonna
Any
tell
viral
eventually.
behind the scenes? Okay, Sean know the story. We don't.
I know one because he one of the few people that can tell the story.
Which one? We was out of town.
Yeah. He the only,
Let's
one of
get
the
it.
few people, probably 4 niggas in the history of anything, can say the same thing.
You said what was my?
Most viral, memorable moment behind the scenes, and include Sean's Atlanta reference in mind because we want to know now.
What happened?
Sean,
in
you may
Atlanta?
have to tell it.
I'll tell you.
What happened?
So I took him on the road for the
we
first
went to
time
South
ever.
Carolina.
We went to Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Then this was when like shit was real hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the shows were sold out. It was a crazy
What's time
show.
frame? Like what year?
Oh shit, that had to been like 03, 04, some shit like that. It was.
Oh, it was before Who's Got Jokes.
Yeah, it was
man.
before then. So,
I'm
that
say
was
07.
06.
07.
No, 06 was
06.
Who Got Jokes. So
No, I did Who's Got Jokes in 09, but I didn't even, nigga, I didn't
well,
even.
whatever year it was,
Yeah.
he was still. I took him on the road, and shit was hot because I had all this shit coming out back to back to back, and that nigga did so well in front of me. I was like, "Say, young fella,
The man pulled me to the side.
hey, nigga."
Don't do this.
I said,
Shit,
"Say,
you done
nigga."
talked about her.
Yeah, look, I said, "Say, nigga." And it wasn't. So this is what the issue was. I don't have a problem with niggas going up and doing well in front of me, but sometimes niggas do their closing bit. Do that make sense? Like a nigga have a flute. So if you're not the headliner, don't
Right.
bust your flute.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So he bust his flute. I was like, hey, nigga, I gotta go up after you. Can you leave the flute in the dressing room for the next show, please? You can do everything else, just leave the flute in there. But it's not very often that a comedian can say, hey, nigga, I made Sean kind of work. You know what I mean? And he definitely... Damn near, it could have went south, I think, if I was not able to. I just had enough years in to know how to ride his energy because his energy was it was way up there.
Yeah.
Like, that shit could have been, like, go home, Sean. Mike, you're closing the rest of the weekend type shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga blew that bitch up. I was like, okay, nigga. All right, young fella. So I just had to teach him. Well, I didn't teach him, like, on that. But I just was like, yo, you know, it's certain bits that you just... If you featuring, you gotta lead the headline or something. You know what I mean? And that's all I said. Some people do closing bits as a feature.
Sean, now, if I think back, we've had a larger conversation around this.
But I also pay attention to my wording. Right?
I'm listening carefully.
Pay attention to my wording.
Okay.
So if I go up and I do well, if they tell me do 10 minutes, then I'm gonna do 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
But I'm not gonna do, if I got a joke that implies music or audience participation or a poem or anything that fucks with the energy of the nigga after me,
Yeah.
then you don't do that. Now, if you could just blow that bitch up and blow that bitch up, then blow it up. But like, if you got to be like, all right, DJ, and then you strip and your nipples
Right.
is out. Like, that's why people used to hate following Ill Will. This nigga would melt a candy bar and cut the nipples out of a tank top, and then the melted candy looked like shit in his pants. And he'd be like, have a good night. And now you got to go up at the shitty booty man. Like, come on, blood.
But that's that man's shit.
No, it's not that's a closing bit.
But how did he come up with that? At open mics, and it was funny. See what I'm saying? If I'm gonna use my shit and I made this shit up, of course I'm gonna use it. I know what's working.
Right.
You gotta have something that's gonna work double than that. I didn't did shows with motherfuckers, man, and goddamn it, I'm talking about it was me and just one person, just another motherfucker. But man, I'm talking about, dude. Fucking it up. But he came in and he did his shit that he knew would work first to clear all the shit I did out.
Yep.
Man, Joe, let me clear that shit out. Let me put this in there. And now I'm finna go take my time. You do that shit to get them back to you. In my eyes, yeah. I'm not finna work. If I see you working hard, this gonna make me just go even more harder. In my eyes.
Yeah.
I don't care about coming up behind the nigga that's doing a whole song. I done did it before, so I know how he operates. I know.
Let us remember
the competition.
That was 20 years ago.
The competition. I knew exactly who to worry about. I didn't care about nothing else but these two motherfuckers and an honorable mention.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I knew these two motherfuckers, if Uncle Real and Stick was the only two people I was worried about, because I know once they get going, it's over with.
Right.
Uncle Real had a bad case of horse that day. Laryngitis was getting to him.
Yeah.
And then Stick went over. So she ain't got an advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I swear that because I know what they gonna do.
Right.
I know what they gonna do. It ain't gonna be no half-stepping shit. Ain't gonna be this, ain't gonna be that. I know what these two niggas gonna do, man. And just what I was saying, that Uncle Real was murdering that place, man. With the horse and everything.
Yeah.
Swear he was. I thought he won. I ain't gonna lie to you. But them votes came in different.
It came in different.
You know what I'm saying?
So I know we got to wrap real quick. I want to. So you work with D-Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Give me something that you've taken away. I don't know what learned, jewels he's dropped, anything that you can, that you can share, like a takeaway from spending time with him, working with him, on the road.
Man, like from D-Ray, how he worked, man, it's a different way, man. Like what I learned from him is stay consistent with your shit. Play with your jokes, man. You know what I'm saying? In your mind. Man, he was telling me about how he used to tell Marcus Combs, like, man, just keep that, play with it. You know what I'm saying? And he'd kind of be scared to say the shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Man, my man D-Ray sat back and talked about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know, if he'd have commit, that's what the word I'm looking for. Committing to the joke. Sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Sometimes he'll stick with it and then go somewhere else with it. If you stick with it and then you come up with all these other ad-libs or whatever like that, that's how you make the joke pop. If you stay committed with it. You got these jokes and you got, little stupid little lines that come to you with it. That's commitment to a joke. But if they keep coming, you know what I'm saying? Now you got a 10-minute joke about this one little joke right here. You know what I'm saying? So I learned committing to a joke with D-Ray. Committing, staying on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no breaks with him. You gotta work. Yeah. You gotta work. Man, you gotta do 50 minutes for me till I come in. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So now your brain gotta work for real, for real. You the only motherfucker there. Nobody else there.
Right.
Keep going, Samp. Add Real onto that list.
What?
Coming up alongside Real.
Oh, hey, I'm coming up. Sean, man, I'm talking about brilliant. Super stupid, man. Like I learned, I picked from a lot of them. Mm-hmm. A lot of them. Real going to rant. Real going to rant on stage. You know what I'm saying? He'll do his moms or his principal or got them characters coming out. He got them popping now. You got it popping now. Everybody into it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody into what you got going on, man. You got a cold character, you got that. So I'm learning character. I'm learning this from him. I'm learning this from him. I'm learning slow down. Don't give him all of it from this other person. I'm learning. It's all different. You can learn from everybody. It's just on how you proceed to doing it when you on stage now.
Right.
I don't want to be known as no copy. I don't even like copycats. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to take this and I'm going to try to do it my way. Let me see how I can take that and do it Mike Samp way. That's what I've learned from everybody, but I'm gonna do it my way anyway.
People are supposed to inspire. That's part of it. I mean, inspiration. People don't understand. Inspiration is different from theft. You know what I'm saying? It's just like every comedian when they first start, they sound like who they looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started, I had a little Bernie kind of twang to my jokes the first time I did comedy because it's the nigga that inspired me until I learned who I was. You gonna mimic something about the people. You mimic what you think comedy is when you don't know how to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So even if you're a producer, you do beats. Your beat gonna kind of sound like who you grew up listening to.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna influence it until you step off and do what you got to do. It's nothing wrong with being inspired by people or taking little things or pearls from different people and becoming a more complete comedian. That's so much different than theft, bro. And I think that's the part of it, like what we was talking about earlier. I got a joke about how I put my feet back so motherfucker can't see my shoes when I'm shitting in public, and a nigga do the joke talking about I take my shoes off so nobody see when I'm. And it's like, come on, nigga, it's a thin line between inspiration and me just giving you a bit that you.
This
remix.
is what I was talking about earlier. People listening to your shit and just take it and remix it. This is why I don't. That's why I gave it a 7. Ain't nobody creative no more. Ain't nobody even trying to be creative no more, man. They just going off what they see, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's it. When I listened to that Cat Williams thing on with Shannon Sharp, and they was talking about how people were stealing jokes or how the Grace was making. You even go as far as stealing a sitcom.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed, all the time.
And putting it in, come on, man. That's not creative, dog.
Right.
Ain't nothing about that creative. Now you got this title or whatever, like, then do what you do, but you got this title, but now you can say, I can go back to your joke on this sitcom right here, fam. I ain't being creative, man. Yeah. I like creativity, man. I like somebody to say, I made this up from scratch.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? I hate when I hear somebody else joke with somebody else's mouth, man. I walk out the room because I cringe at it.
Yeah, that shit.
It makes you like
bad. Yeah, I mean, and it be cause you know me, I'm the type of person. I've brought this shit to people's attention before, like not in a confrontational way, but I pull a motherfucker. Like it was two people, and I keep their names out of it. But one of them did a joke that I know this other person did first. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, you know that's so-and-so joke. And they ain't even got a lot of jokes. Like, that's they joke. And that person's response to me was, well, I did it in front of them. They ain't say shit to me, so let the best person win.
And that's the thing right there. So now what you do,
bro, that's crazy.
What you see.
But I couldn't be madder at this person joke than they was. If you say that the motherfucker saw you do it, now I got to shut up about it.
What do you do when somebody do your joke in front of you?
Me?
Anybody.
You know, I say it.
Anybody.
I say it or I go up and I do it again.
I went and confronted the dude. I even said, hey, Leon, y'all don't see him doing my shit?
Yeah, I do the same shit.
It seemed like ain't nobody gonna say nothing when they see him doing your joke.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna pull nobody to the side no more. It's like when you do that, you a hater now, man. Like me, you got attitude. Man, I ain't got no attitude. That just ain't your damn joke.
Right.
It's not yours.
Yeah.
Now I'm the bad guy because I'm confronting you about it.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody else gonna say nothing to you. Had a dude do my joke in Columbus, Missouri. Get a whole cologne joke. I know I made that shit up.
Right.
You ain't gonna tell me that ain't my damn joke. I made that up when the Red Kiva was around.
Right.
Yeah. This nigga wasn't even a United States citizen then.
That's hilarious. Nah, fam, but you know when I see it, I say something.
Like straight up.
Yeah, I still will. And that people don't understand that type of shit is part of why niggas don't like me, because I will pull a nigga to the side or be like, or I will pull out the footage. And that, like when Corey Bell said it, like I was like, yeah, I will, and I've done it. I've pulled out the footage. Like nigga, this predates your career.
Yeah, because you know you didn't. You know where it come from.
Yeah,
you know where it come from, man.
All right, y'all. We're gonna do this. We want y'all to leave a comment.
That is over with.
Or leave a comment on the YouTube or even on the social media. Let us know if you ever witnessed somebody steal a Sean or a Sam show. All right?
That's all.
Hey, man, you know what?
If you ever witnessed it, drop it.
It was a whole movement behind that shit. That shit was a whole thing.
We appreciate y'all. We could keep talking on and on. Sam was dropping these gems
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
though.
he was. Yeah, he was.
Dropping these gems today. It's your time to shine. Let us know your upcoming projects. Everybody, you got 3 million views. I know everybody is already following you, but still drop the social media. And your
social media, comedian Mike Samp on Instagram, Mike Sampson on Facebook. I don't even be on TikTok because they stole my page, and I just don't feel like even entertaining that no more, man. So you can leave TikTok out. Snapchat, I got a picture on there, so it don't even matter about that. But Instagram and Facebook, that's where you can catch me at.
X, man, we definitely don't want to miss it, man. Going viral. We super appreciate you for coming by. Listen, What's Funny Today is based in Chicago, created for the love of comedy, man. Stay tapping in with us.